welcome. If you're new to this channel, my name is Logan. This is Timeless Personal Growth and Development, and today I'm going to be talking about when you should quit and when you should not quit. Let's get started. So how do you judge quitting something that you're doing, that you're pursuing, and how do you judge if you should not quit, if you should keep powering through, should you keep pushing yourself forward even though you feel like you don't want to, even though you feel like you should quit? Contrary to what we're told in media, maybe from parents, maybe from people in your life telling you, don't quit. If this is your dream, if this is your childhood dream, this is what you should be doing. Pursue it. Keep going. Don't quit. Never give up. Push forward. Power through. Keep going. And yes, that is great advice. However, I'll give you a little short story. Years ago, maybe 10, 11 years ago, I was in the military and things were going great. Things were going awesome. The military for me was a childhood dream. And the first couple years were great, and the last couple years I wasn't really enjoying myself, and I was really questioning why I should be there. Should I continue doing this? And I remember having a conversation with my stepfather at that time, and I was expecting him to tell me, to motivate me to, no, keep going. Your mother's proud of you. Keep going. I'm proud of you. We're all proud of you. Keep going. It's okay. No, he told me something I actually wasn't expecting. He was telling me that it's okay to quit. It's okay. If something that you're doing that you thought that you would love, that you thought that you would enjoy, but for whatever reason you can't really put your finger on it, but it's actually making you really, really miserable, and you don't know why, and you're really not enjoying yourself, and you're having a hard time figuring out why you should be there, why you keep doing this, then you need to take a step back. And maybe you should quit. Maybe you should. If it's really becoming a burden for your life, maybe you should quit. Maybe you should stop. And that's what he told me. That is like, Logan, if this is like too hard for you, this is too challenging for you, if it's something that's really not making you happy, you're not enjoying your life because of this, it's causing you this amount of stress, maybe you should take a step back and quit. And there's no shame in that. There's no shame in quitting in something that's not serving you and not adding any value to your life. But I was conflicted at the time because in my mind I was thinking, well, I can't quit. This is what I've wanted since I was a kid. This is what I wanted since I was like a teenager. I know I need to keep doing. I can't just quit. I'm gonna be giving up on a childhood dream. I can't keep doing that. And then there's this confliction between that mindset of you'll be giving up on your childhood dream, and then your childhood dream was maybe not exactly what you expected it to be. Maybe there's elements and aspects to it that you didn't really expect, and kind of the reality is kind of kicking you in the face. Maybe this is not as great and wonderful of what I have fantasized in my head, and maybe I should take a step back and quit. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's no shame in that. It's doing nothing but stressing you out and causing you anxiety. It's not making you happy, and you don't look forward to doing it. Maybe you shouldn't do it. And then, how do you know when you shouldn't quit? When you should power through when things are hard? How do you judge that? When things are hard and you really want to quit, when should you not? It's when that I guess the best way to describe it is, if you enjoy what you're doing, if you look for whatever you're doing, whether you're doing boxing, jiu-jitsu, if you're pursuing music, if you're doing a degree, whatever you're doing, when you're doing your doctorate, your master's, whatever it is, if you're there's parts of the process that you're not going to like, of course. But if you can still focus on the big picture of why you're doing it, and if you still look forward to going through the grind, if a part of you really enjoys that and really, if you really find that purpose, and that purpose and the meaning behind why you're doing it doesn't leave you, doesn't leave your mindset, and you still enjoy it, then you should power through the difficult aspects of that. Absolutely. Because no matter what we do, the truth is, any pursuit in life, whatever we want to do, is never going to be easy. Life is not intended to be easy. It's going to be hard. And whatever fantasy you've had in your head of what you thought it would be, yeah, there's going to be aspects and realities to it that you may not like. That may not thought of, like, oh crap, I didn't think of this. That's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. But you should reevaluate yourself and maybe take a step back when you feel like it's a burden, when you feel like it's adding no value to your life, when you're having a hard time finding the reasons to pursue this, and you're losing your focus and losing your purpose and your meaning behind it. That's when you should maybe not necessarily quit, but take a step back and take a break and reevaluate, reflect, and reassess what's going on and why you're feeling the way you're feeling. Because you're not going to get that break, and you're not be able to get that reflection and that self-assessment unless you step away from it. And you should be pursuing it, and you should power through if you're able to maintain that meaning and maintain that purpose behind it, even through the difficult times. Because those little aspects, they're just little aspects of things you're not going to necessarily enjoy. Like I work in the school system, and yeah, of course, there's aspects of it I don't enjoy. You know, you don't like the politics of it, of course. But I always find meaning and purpose behind it. Because to me, working with special needs children, I always find the purpose. That purpose and that fulfillment that I get when I work with kids, and when I see the look on their parents' face and the appreciation that they give me for the hard work that I'm doing for their child, sometimes I'll get it, sometimes I won't, but that's okay. But when I do get it, that appreciation from the kids and the parents, that's what makes it worth it. And that's the meaning, and that's the purpose behind it. And that's why I will not quit my job. Even there's aspects of it that I don't like, I still find that meaning, that purpose, that fulfillment behind it. And I'll continue to power through and have no issue powering through, because it means something to me. There's an emotional connection there for me, and you need to find that too. Because if there's no meaning, no purpose, no connection, and you're questioning everything, why you should continue to pursue whatever it is you're pursuing, take a step back and reassess. If you find the answer you're looking for, or maybe this is not for you and you need to go venture out somewhere, then maybe that's time to quit. And there's no shame in quitting and tapping out. There's no shame of it. Think about it as a fight. Think about it as jiu-jitsu. No shame in tapping. As long as you put in a maximum effort, and as long as you gave it everything you could possibly give, no shame in tapping out. Absolutely none. And on that note, if you like this video, you can like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, Logan Ryder, Timeless Personal Growth and Development. And I really hope you guys got some value out of this video, and maybe marinate on what I talked about a little bit, and maybe it'll get you to reflect on maybe some challenges that you're going through and you're having, that maybe you should think about whatever it is you're pursuing, and maybe think about if you want to power through, if it has some sort of meaning, or take a step back and reflect. Think about that, and I'll see you all in the next video. Have a good one.